Hi, welcome to Objective Reasoning, back with another video. It's been a while, I've been gone, I was banned from YouTube, I was kicked off, but I'm back, we're starting fresh. And boy, do I have some fire for you folks today. I got fire, boy, fire! Woo! I found this, I discovered this. Apparently it was written by Eminem, it was released on Reddit, it was dropped, it's public domain. Now, knowledge for all of us to consume at this point. Whew, I got to get into this. So I'm gonna. This might have to be a two-part video. This is long. We got 3.5 pages here of content. I'm gonna do a bar-for-bar breakdown of this Eminem MGK diss. This was the diss that was possibly going to go out until before Killshot, or perhaps this was chambered for later. This was put aside in case MGK decided to respond to Killshot. I don't know what the motivation behind this is, but it's here, man. And boy, this is fire. This is what I wish would have dropped. I mean, Killshot was good. It did the job. It did the job. Don't get me wrong. But man, I hope MGK responds at this point because I want to see this hit. If it doesn't, I don't know. It's public domain, like I said. So let me know. Comment below at the end of this video. Let me know if you want me to actually turn this into a rap video on my own, because I'll do it. I'll do it. But man, it's long, so we might have to do a two-part video on this. But let's just get right into it. Let's do a bar-for-bar breakdown of this fire lyrics right here. So we start off, it's, yo, now we all see the devil unleash his own defeat the moment he creeped on me and unsheathed his bony beak, opened his teeth. Faster lies the quicker he speaks. Backfire from his trigger release. Implosion, MGK cold, son. Expulsion, I empty eclipse past this whole son of a gun. Tacky pricks under my swole thumb, come undone, in front of his own daughter to slaughter the smarter with his own gun. Because this childish cunt is no father. Cauterize these flesh wounds from the shock wave sent through the packed venue, but I'm still spinning circles like Talladega from the Alpha Omega lies he fed you. All right, we got to go back through that. Okay. So there's a lot in there, and it might have went over somebody's head, a few of y'all's head, I don't know. But we can see he's using that devil theme, the rap devil. MGK, as you all know, came out with the rap devil diss. So he's starting off with that. We all saw the devil unleash his own defeat. So he's saying right there, just by him responding and the content that was within that, he set himself up for his own defeat. He set himself up to be replied back to, clapped back to by Eminem, and that set up initially his own demise, his own defeat. So we all saw the devil unleash his own defeat the moment he creeped on me. So the moment he even dissed him, probably going back even before that, from the tweets, from the Tech 9 subliminal diss, everything. The moment MGK decided to even venture into Eminem's realm, he set himself up for failure. So we all saw the devil unleash his own defeat the moment he creeped on me and unsheathed, the play on words with the whole gun theme, MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, unsheathed, you pull your gun out your sheath, the weapon is unsheathed. The moment he creeped on me and unsheathed his bony beak, so he's calling him Bird, like the Birdman, the bony beak, he's a play on his appearance, the thinness, the toothpick nature of his frame, his bony beak opened his teeth. Faster lies the quicker he speaks. So he's just calling everything he say bullshit right there off the top. And the quicker he speaks, it's just the faster he lies. Unsheathed his bony beak, opened his teeth. Faster lies the quicker he speaks. Backfire from his trigger release. So he tried to cock back and aim, pull the trigger, but it backfired on him. Implosion. It imploded. He imploded himself. MG cold, son. MGK, MG Colson, his real name. MG cold, son. Like he's cold. He's body. He's dead. Expulsion, put him out of the game. Expulsion, implosion. MG cold, son. Expulsion. I empty eclipse past this whole son of a gun. I empty my clip. He says eclipse, so it's a play on words, double entendre there. I empty eclipse past this whole sun. Eclipse of the sun. Son of a gun, another play on words to his name, Machine Gun Kelly. I empty eclipse past this whole son of a gun. Tacky pricks under my swole thumb. Prick your thumb with tack. He's a tacky prick. Under my swole thumb, your thumb gets swollen after it's pricked by a tack. Tacky pricks under my swole thumb, come undone in front of his own daughter to slaughter this martyr with his own gun. That's a heavy line right there. I empty eclipse past this whole son of a gun, tacky pricks under my swole thumb, come undone in front of his own daughter to slaughter this martyr with his own gun. Because this childish cunt is no father, Cotter rise these flesh wounds. And I can just hear how Eminem, with his timing, impeccable timing, the way he cuts up lyrics and just says it at the right moment, makes everything come together, forces rhymes, even when areas, in parts of phrases and words where you think there could never be a rhyme, and he puts it all together beautifully. Just a master lyricist. And I'm not an Eminem dick writer. I was a fan back in the day. He's a, you know, I grew up with Eminem. I'm almost 40. I'll be 40 later this year. So he's just a few years older than me. I was about 18, 17 when he broke into mainstream, and I was a fan back then, but I started to get disappointed with after I would say 2003, 2004, I got disappointed with a lot of the albums he was dropping. He took that 5-year hiatus, and you know, I kind of felt like maybe he was done at that point. He came back, some stuff was good. I was, like I said, pretty disappointed overall with pretty much everything he's had since the mid 2000s, since Relapse maybe. I wasn't even that happy with that one. A lot of people were. Marshall Mathers 2, LP2, yeah, it was okay. A lot of his stuff I liked was when he'd collab with other artists, and the lyrics he would put on other people's tracks. I always felt like that was some of his best content. Some of his best lyrics came on other artists' tracks. I felt like that was Eminem at his best. Like, he thrived in that competitive environment. Like, he felt like he really had to outshine whoever he was rapping with. I mean, he was rapping and collabing with these people, not that he was dissing on them, but he just felt like that pressure to just be in the spotlight. Even though he was sharing it with someone else, he wanted to focus on him. And it showed through his lyrics. His ability, when he would put out tracks with other people on their albums, he usually would outdo the artist who was featured on the album. So I felt like that was some of his best work. So anyway, I've been disappointed with a lot of his stuff over the last several years. So I'm not a dick writer by any means. I will be the first to criticize when I think he's got a doo-doo album or a doo-doo track. And Killshot was okay. It did the job. I wasn't that impressed with it. This right here, though, man, this is Eminem. This is Slim Shady, if in fact it is. Okay, yes, in the title of this, you're gonna read that it's Eminem. I can't verify that 100%. It sure sounds like him. And this was something that came through on the internet. Who knows? Maybe it is a standout there, but there are not many people out there that we know of that can come up with lyrics like this, with the double entendres, the triple entendres, the wordplay, the rhyming schemes, everything. And like I said, just I can hear in my head how he would make this fit and sound perfectly, just how he would put it together, the multiple rhymes within rhymes. So, slaughter this martyr with his own gun, because the childish cunt is no father, Cotter rise these flesh wounds from the shockwave sent through the packed venue, but I'm still spinning circles like Talladega Nights from the alpha omega lies he fed you. That's a heavy line again. So, like, going back to, you know, that he grazed me, like from Killshot, MGK's shot just grazed him. So he's caught rising these flesh wounds from the shockwave sent through. You know, MGK did send shockwaves through. Just the fact that he had the balls to even step up to the plate and rebut the Eminem diss in Kamikaze. So that took some balls on MGK's part. Kudos to him for that. And Rap Devil was a decent diss track. I mean, it's more of a club jam, really. Even though it is a diss track, it was well orchestrated. It was professionally done. So it's something that could get radio play. In fact, it has been getting radio play. And that's something you can see where that was more designed for mainstream consumption. Whereas Killshot was just a pure fundamental diss track, just taking it back to the schoolyard, just dissing somebody out there on the streets, just you versus me battle rap, old school battle rap. And that's what this is. There's no hook that I can read throughout. I did read this already. So it's straight bars, and it's 3.5 pages long. This could be 2-3 diss tracks in one, really. And like I said, I'm probably gonna have to do a part 2 because I don't think I'm gonna get through this in one video. I don't want an extremely long video covering this, and I want to get to some feedback and see where we are, and perhaps I will just produce my own rap video, spitting it the way I felt like Eminem might spit it. So let's get back to it. Spin in circles like Talladega Nights from the Omega Lies He Fed You, Alpha Omega Lies He Fed You. So he makes that flow and rhyme. Flesh wounds from the shockwave sent through the packed venue. MGK, the packed venue being the internet forum. But I'm still spinning circles like Talladega Nights. Talladega racetrack, the movie Talladega Nights. From the Alpha Omega Lies He Fed You. So that all flows and rhymes. And Alpha Omega, MGK a few years back had an Alpha Omega track. It was called Alpha Omega. He fed you. So he's saying, you know, he's spinning from the bullshit that was played, that he fed us, the audience, MGK that is. Eminem's just spinning circles. Can't wrap his mind around the fact that he's spitting lies, according to Eminem. So Alpha Omega Lies He Fed You. I'm gonna end this, dude. My stomach full from this Super Bowl of shit. It's devil's food. Cake you shake and bake. Shake and bake, another throwback to Talladega Nights. So his stomach's full. Eminem's stomach's full from this full of shit. From the Super Bowl full of shit, it's devil's food. Cake, another devil reference to the rap devil. You shake and bake, but you're gonna eat it too. So you shake and bake the cake, you're gonna eat it too. You shake and bake, you're gonna eat it too. Like literally wipe out an expression, you're gonna eat it. Like driving and you're gonna eat it. So you're gonna eat it too thick. So that flows into one word, the way it's broken up. Stomach full from the Super Bowl full of shit. It's devil's food. Cake you shake and bake, but you're gonna eat it too thick. You get a toothache after you eat it. Cock blocking shade to the rap game, but these blinds don't open for you. Darkness forever consumes the rest of your days, little mushroom. Shit. So he tried cock blocking shade to the rap game, trying to put Shady out of the rap game, like take his place, cock block him to the rap game. But Shade says these blinds don't open for you. So the light will not open for him. The light will not shine on him. He's going to remain in darkness. These blinds don't open for you. Shade, blinds, darkness. The entendres are just unreal. Darkness forever consumes the rest of your days, little mushroom. Mushroom lives in darkness. A mushroom grows in darkness. So he's calling him little mushroom. He's going to be remaining in the dark. The cock blocking to Shade, the cock blocking Shade, trying to cock block and provide shade on Shady, it's firing back on him. Whew, it's just so fucking much, man. It's hard to get through this, really. Little mushroom, fuck you. My trigger's bigger and penetrates this wigger's figure. Wigger, calling him a wigger. I mean, it's kind of funny. He's always referred to himself that way, too. He's Eminem, that is. Every bullet through, bullshit spewed. You tried, Kella, but soiled your panties. My ultra-violent rays eviscerated your spine, fella, and foiled your plan. See, pansy? I upend you and amend you, send you back into soil. Recoil, bitch. Boy toy should have never entangled and toiled. Kill more when I'm happy. Gilmore girl, pop chubs when you spoiled. O'Doyle drools. You broke Irish wannabe gangsta, blowing smoke, firing blanks, applying pranks to beat sanctions. Keep spanking this pussy beat. Wanksta stun gun with exposed gum, showing teeth full of cum. Fake gold cover in the white, break molds, but no Paul Wall in sight to undercover your innocuous bite. Motherfucker, you started this fight, and this beef you bitten off more than you chew. I spit your ass out like the taste from Charles's mouth sucking on you, Charlemagne. What a dick rider he was in that MGK video. And he's calling him out right there. Eminem saying he's gonna spit out MGK, like chewing him up and spitting him out metaphorically, and he's gonna spit the taste out of his mouth the way Charla does after sucking on MGK. So, and there was a lot in there. Let's go back. My trigger's bigger than penetrates this wigger's figure. Every bullet through bullshit spewed. So he's saying Eminem's got a bigger gun, a bigger trigger. He's gonna penetrate this dude. Every bullet through. Bullshit spewed. You tried, Kella, but soiled your panties. So he's saying MGK tried, but he soiled himself. My ultra-violent, not ultraviolet, but it's kind of a play on words. My ultra-violent rays eviscerated your spine, fella, and foiled your plans, see. So incredible rhyming again right there. Every bullet through, bullshit spewed. You tried, killer, but soiled your panties. My ultraviolet rays eviscerated your spine, fella, and foiled your plans. See, pansy. Calling him pansy, I upend you and amend you. Pansy's also a flower. I upend you and amend you and send you back into soil. Recoil, bitch. Boy toy should have never entangled and toiled. Kill more when I'm happy. He kills more when he's happy. Eminem. And he plays on words with the movie Happy Gilmore from the 90s, Adam Sandler movie. Kill more when I'm happy. Gilmore Girl, and then a television show also from the 90s into the 2000s, Gilmore Girls. So he's calling MGK a Gilmore Girl. I'm happy, Gilmore Girl. Pop Chubbs. Chubbs, another reference back to Happy Gilmore right there in the previous line. When you spoiled O'Doyle, Happy Gilmore, or Billy Madison, another Adam Sandler movie. O'Doyle drools. It's the Irish diss right here. So O'Doyle calling him Irish. You broke Irish, wanna be gangster, blowing smoke, firing blanks. So he's just blowing smoke, firing blanks. Applying pranks, so lying, applying jokes to beat sanctions, the sanctions that have been placed on him in the rap game from the fallout of all of this. He's trying to spin it with more lies to beat these sanctions. Keep spanking this pussy beat wanksta. Stun gun, another play on his name, calling him just a stun gun with exposed gums. Showing teeth full of cum, fake gold covering the white, break molds but no Paul Wall in sight. Paul Wall, kind of an underground rap artist. I don't know how well he is in the game to this day, but he's actually more known now for the grills. He has some designer grills he does for celebrities. So he say there's no Paul Wall in sight to even undercover your innocuous bite. Calling his bite innocuous, another big word we all know. Eminem likes to read the dictionary. Innocuous meaning harmless, it can't harm you. Innocuous bite, motherfucker. You started this fight and this beef. You bitten off more than you chew. I spit your ass out like the taste from Charla's mouth sucking on you. Now look who's the sucker suckling who? Suckling, like you suckle on a goat. Suckle the teat. So look who's the sucker suckling who? Cool, I'm the goat. There it is. Cool, I'm the goat, kid. Thanks for the news. MGK referred to Eminem as the goat. We all know that in his Rap Devil diss. I'm the GOAT, kid. Thanks for the news. Broke bitch boys running 8 miles, scared, swollen, and bruised. Can't refute the kingpin wearing bowling lane shoes when I 86 split you into 2 more of you, dude, just to shit you twice because I give 2 shits about you. You again. So Eminem acknowledging he's the GOAT, thanking MGK for also acknowledging he's the GOAT, and then calling MGK broke bitch boy running 8 miles, scared, swollen and bruised. MGK referenced 8 Mile. Eminem's flipping it back on him again. Can't refute the kingpin. Kingpin, bowling term, also head of the game. Kingpin, top dog, wearing bowling lane shoes. So this is the whole bowling reference here. It's comedic, but it's very well thought out and rhymed. Can't refute the kingpin wearing bowling lane shoes when I 8-6 split you into 2 more of you, dude, just to shit you twice because I give 2 shits about you. Whew, so 8-6 split, 86. He's gonna 86 him, so that's why I use the 8-6 split reference. A split bowling game, the bowling lanes, bowling as a game. You split, you leave 2 pins out there. 86 split you into 8-6 split you into 2 more of you, dude, just to shit you twice because I give 2 shits about you. That's pretty clever. So he's gonna split him into two more of you, MGK, so he can shit you twice because he gives 2 shits about you. You ain't shit I can't sift my way through. Soft stool relief, step in my pep, toe-to-toe with your abysmal disease. Diarrhea mouth running scared from my land, tossing your ass way overseas. Okay, there's a lot of double entendres in there. You ain't shit I can't sift my way through. Soft stool relief, step in my Pepto-Bismol. Calling him diarrhea mouth, step in my pep, toe-to-toe. So there's a lot of shit reference in there, calling him shit. He's shitting him twice. You ain't shit I can't shit my way through. Soft stool relief, step in my pep, toe-to-toe. Gonna go toe-to-toe with them, but there's the Pepto reference, step and a step in my pep in my step. But he says step in my pep, toe-to-toe with your abysmal disease, Pepto-Bismol. pep toe-to-toe with your abysmal disease, diarrhea mouth, running scared from my Lanta, but no, running scared from my land, toss in your ass. You can see how you make that flow and rhyme. It's like my Lanta, another similar product to Pepto-Bismol, a cure for diarrhea, but his diarrhea mouth's running scared from the Mylanta. He doesn't want to be cured, and he's actually running scared from my land, and then he's getting tossed overseas. Running scared from my land, tossing your ass way overseas. Ocean breeze, you rowing sail to port in a category 4-5. So category 4-5, like a 45, but the storm reference, the hurricane reference, ocean breeze, you row and sail. So he's rowing sail out there, ocean breeze to port, but he's in a category 4-5. This gale force isn't going to fail before it watches you die, swallows you up, and shits you goodbye. I'm led by my stern, like another boat reference. I'm led by my sternness, elect monster. My stern, the boat. My sternness, his determinedness, his aggressiveness, his determined demeanor as he approaches this. This is Eminem. He's led by his sternness. Nessie, Loch Monster, Loch Ness Monster, Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. So that's a crazy one right there. Led by my stern Nessie, Loch Monster, buried deep down inside, rather scary at times. Don't even know how you'll conceal carry your rhymes. Conceal carry, another gun reference. He doesn't know how he's gonna hide how you'll conceal carry your rhymes when I've shit on your track like malaria so many fucking times. Gunk and grimes plastered, weighting it down like this fake King's platinum plated shit covered crown. Heavy is the head, covered in holes filled in with lead. Imagination fed the simulation you're grazing through now, spraying you down. Swiss cheese holes so deep, no praying you out. Bitch, please, my dick, breaking your teeth 3 feet from the end of my seat. Shit all over your feet, you dumb sheep in a dung heap. Beginner dug deep, G's, let me oil check this dipstick with the little peep creep feet thick dick to Kel's little dickies mumbling queef. Fucking A, man. That's just crazy. And you can just, I don't know about you, but I can just envision how Eminem would just put that all together and make it flow. Like, just sick. Malaria so fucking times, gunk and grimes plastered, weighting it down like this fake King's platinum plated shit covered crown. Heavy as the head, covered in holes filled in with lead. Imagination fed the simulation you're grazing through, not spraying you down. Swiss cheese holes so deep, no praying you out. I stumble over this shit. I can't even do it. I'd have to really rehearse this, but I would like to make a video out of this if it doesn't happen. And it is public domain information again, so I think I can without any copyright infringement issues. But yeah, I'd have to rehearse this, really get it down, edit. I'm not gonna even edit this video, I don't think. I'm going with it. I'm stumbling through this, but I just want to get this out there. We'll strike while the iron's hot, so to speak. Obviously, I do want to capitalize on the momentum that's been produced by this whole MGK Eminem beef. I'd be a fool not to. And like I said, I'm trying to make my YouTube comeback. I've been banned from YouTube in the past for controversial topics and issues. I was in the political realm a lot. I said a lot of controversial things. I'm not PC. I don't mince words. I don't condone hate speech or anything like that. I'm a very open-minded individual. I respect everyone's viewpoints and beliefs. I just also believe in respectful, honest dialogue and discourse. And I don't see why people can't have that and have to be afraid of the words that are coming out of their mouth, afraid of being banned from platforms and banned from society in general, I guess, at least from a social standpoint. So that's where we are today, and I'm just getting this out there so I can get this kind of as a teaser to bring in viewers and see where it leads, because this is just crazy, and I feel like everyone should hear this and get feedback. I should get feedback just to see what people think about it overall and where we should go with it from here. You know, because I'm definitely open to making this into my own video like other people have done with their MGK disses. But let's get back to it. I digress here. So, weighting it down like this fake King's platinum plated shit covered crown. Heavy is the head, covered in holes filled in with lead. Imagination fed the simulation you're grazing. Now spraying you simulation you're grazing through. Weighting it down this fake platinum plated shit covered crown. Covered in holes filled in with lead. Imagination fed the simulation you're grazing through. Now spraying you down. Swiss cheese holes so deep, no praying you out. Bitch, please, my dick breaking your teeth 3 feet from the end of my seat. Shit all over your feet, you dumb sheep in a dung heap. So there's a lot there. There's grazing, the sheep reference. He's a dumb sheep, shit all over his feet. He's in a dung heap, dung shit, animal dung. Beginner dug deep. He's starting to get himself in real deep. And he's calling him like he thinks he's the king, MGK does in his own mind, but he's wearing a shit-covered crown and it's heavy, weighting him down, and his head's heavy from the holes filled in with lead. So Eminem taking shots at him, literally there, apparently. Imagination fed the simulation. So his own imagination got to him and created this fake world in which he's on top of the game now, and the quote-unquote rap god has been dethroned. But he's got himself so deep, no praying you out, bitch. Please, my dick breaking your teeth 3 feet from the end of my seat. So yeah, that's a clever line there. Probably no explanation needed. Pretty self-explanatory. Shit all over your feet. Okay, we covered that. Dug deep, G's. Let me oil check this dipstick. Oil check, dipstick. Checking the oil with the little peep creep feed thick dick to Kel's little dickies mumble and queef. That's a tongue-twisting motherfucking line right there. Check this dipstick with the little peep creep feed thick dick to Kel's little dickies mumble and queef. Queef, pussy fart, okay? Sounds like hell, thuggish rubbish. Thuggish Rubbish, probably a play on Bone Thugs and Harmony, which we know is a group that MGK grew up admiring because they're from Cleveland as he is, and he's giving them shout outs in that track The Land or whatever it's called, that Cleveland song he came up with, which is like one of the only tracks I actually really enjoy from MGK. I'm not an MGK hater, by the way. I don't. He's a decent artist, but I've only maybe enjoyed 1 or 2 of his tracks. That Land song was pretty cool. I did enjoy that. That was tight. Other than that, though, he just lyrically, obviously, is not on the same level as Eminem, and this was a no-win for him. Well, in a sense, it's a win in the sense that he's now bigger than he ever was because Eminem decided to come at him. But who knows what the overall or ultimate fallout will be from this, if this, in fact, will just kind of... Because right now MGK has become the laughing stock of the internet and society in general. But, I mean, no publicity is bad publicity, I guess. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thick dick to Kel's little dickies mumbles and queef. Sounds like hell thuggish rubbish with no substance up under it. This blundering shit, helter skelter skeleton bones with no meat. It's cold feet, garbled tripe. Sounds like dick and balls inside this effeminate's mind, cause he given brain to Eminem's line of thugs we deep in his mouth. Kel's with a spoon. Leave this Reese in pieces. Click clackety boom. Smithereens with you and your whole who's who again. Hooligan peep stunned gonna cut my nut butter. Slip this candy coated hung gun deep in his cheeks. Exploded cum flung over his tongue. Full clip release, no relief, deep in your innings, still throwing them heat. My flow fast, outlast the slow pitching machine, broken woke, now still pissing his sheets, wishing for sleep, cause he don't stop reliving his dreams. In this nightmare he envisions the screams, when he might dare step to me in the streets. Now what do we see? Hell's bells, Kells sails through the roof, like Florence soaring from Bermuda offshore. Shots storm from Maruga, only warnings, only cause I'm not ignoring the use of these soft pellets he torrents. So keep peddling your bullshit chorus, let's talk about it. Kel's bot hits off the sound cloud, shrouded in auto-tune voice, raining down loud sonic boom noise, destroyed ears bleeding from every girl and boy, jeers screeching like banshees from this weak-ass man she stand, please. Enlist ghost to try to roast the goat, but his fire choked, his own throat smoked, and ousted broken ground split, and swallows you whole in one outing. Deceased pussy, please forfeit, the crowd spits, source from brown kids forked over to the pitchfork soldier, his piss-poor holster couldn't handle enough ammo to even stand up to Mather's shadow. Corny hooks, this thorny hoof, demon flashing horny looks, cause he wants to pork me good. See, man, my man's a squealing squeeze in every ounce of extraordinary measure. Brendan Fraser would have to bury this hater. This she-devil ain't no Hurley, faint no mercy. Coronary stiff buried with wood, cause he died hard, but B. Willis dick fit in his mouth. I think it would, but only after I dislocated his tainted face with penetrable rage that can't be misplaced, mistaken, or traced back to his grave. Shit. Shower and shave my weird beard real neato so I can bully this poor motherfucker as rich incognito. Lay you next to Benzino with 20 C-notes so you can buy yourself a new disc to aim at me, bro. Scared and comparing me to this tooth fairy's dream when I'm shattering K's, grill, braised beef, battering meals. pills, filleted meat, battery charges delayed, beat you never will me, wishbone keep breaking, bitch ass record flowing on repeat. Your patchwork raps, you finna be dispatched fast without me delivering the latest impact blast. Last 9 lives spent with his kitty littering rap, twittering trash. Be too generous to simply murder this cat. I'm churning his ass into Satan's goat cheese, blood curdling gasp for air from a throat, sleeve slit by my wrath. No one mourning your past in the morning, embarrassment furthering, kid, cause your body revealed over 6 feet but only 4 inches of dick. I guess your physical height can't even make you piss past your nuts when you taking a shit. God's sakes, you's a bitch. I digress this time. I'm guns out in chamber and quick. Killshot, a warning before cornering pours at 4 in the morning. Still pouring out blood in this corny tooth cracker ass phony cracking this whip on his bitch cause she's crass, horny, and lonely. Show me another like me you can't stand cause you can't stand or hold a candle against the golden mantle I built. Irish whiskey dick bitch, fold up your kilt. Whew. That's not the fucking end, but that would be a way to end it too. Like I said, this could be a couple at least. Oh, fold up your kilt. Drunk. Irish whisk dick bitch. Fold up your kilt. Irish kilt. You're killed. Your kilt. That was a lot. I kind of got in the flow there. I wasn't really, my intention was not even to rap any of this. I kind of got into rap there. That's probably not, I would have to practice to really rap it, to get the voice down, get everything down. Not saying I would rap it in Eminem's voice necessarily, but to get my own rap voice out. I'm not rehearsing this at all, so I kind of went through that. I apologize. Let's where did we even leave off? Shit. There was a lot there. This is hard to get through, this whole thing, like bar for bar. I don't think I really can. It's just, a lot of it's self-explanatory. Some of it does go over people's heads, though. So we got so going back, Helter Skelter, call out, that's a callback to like Manson and the cult, Charles Manson, Helter Skelter, chaos, just something that doesn't make any sense, which he's referring to MGK in that regard. So Helter Skelter, skeleton bones, calling him out again with his physical appearance. Helter Skelter, skeleton bones with no meat. He's just saying he doesn't have anything physically and verbally. It's cold feet, you know, just it's like a dead person. It's cold feet, the skeleton reference. It's cold feet, garbled tripe. So it's just garbage tripe, just meaningless noise. Sounds like dick and balls inside this effeminate's mind, cause he given brain to Eminem's line of thugs. We deep in his mouth, Kells with a spoon. So they're deep in his mouth, Kells with a spoon. Leave this Reese Witherspoon, really. So with a spoon, leave this Reese in pieces. That's fucking clever as shit. Kells with a spoon, leave this Reese in pieces. Click clackety boom smithereens with you and your who's who again hooligan peeps. More fucking tongue twisters. Eminem needs to rap to this shit. Stun gunner. Cut my nut butter and slip this candy-coated hung gun deep in his cheeks, exploded cum, flung over his tongue, full clip release. A lot of wordplay there again, the gun reference, the full clip release. He's actually nutting in his mouth and all over his tongue. No relief, no relief for him, for MGK. And Eminem's deep in your innings, still throwing him heat. Relief pitcher. He doesn't need a relief pitcher, he's a starting pitcher. He says no relief, he's going deep in his innings. That's a double entendre. He's actually inside him. And then the baseball reference, the pitcher going deep in the innings, and he's still throwing heat. If y'all know baseball at all. Deep in your innings, still throwing him heat. My flow fast outlasts the slow pitching machine. So he's calling MGK a slow pitching machine. Fuck, man. Broke and woke, now still pissing his sheets. MGK, he's broke and woke. He thinks he's woke now. Woke from Eminem's call out on Kamikaze, I guess. But he's still pissing his sheets, wishing for sleep. He's woke, but he's still pissing his sheets, even though he's not asleep. He's pissing in his sheets, wishing for sleep. Because he don't stop reliving his dreams. The dreams that he maybe had in this, or the dreams he's having, which is actually a nightmare. In this nightmare, he envisions the screams. When he might dare step to me in the streets, now what do we see? Hell's bells, like that's just an expression. Hell's bells, like what's all the ruckus? Hell's bells, Kells sails. Clever little rhyme there. Hell's bells, Kells sails. Through the roof. Yeah, they're through the roof from the track. It's getting them airwaves. It's getting them play on social media and the radio. Like Florence, soaring through Bermuda offshore. The hurricane, obviously, that's what's going on out there. Hey, I got family over there in North Carolina, so I'm not making light of that at all. My son's over there at Fort Bragg. I got a cousin who is over there in Wilmington. So my hearts go out to everybody over there. Soaring from Bermuda offshore, shot storm from my Ruger. So he's bringing it back to his own gun, Eminem that is, my Ruger, only warnings. But he's saying these were only warnings. And he's only even warning them because he's not ignoring the use of these soft pellets. He torrents. MGK is giving him soft pellets. He torrents. Another reference, play on word with the storm, a torrent, a tidal wave of sorts. So keep peddling your bullshit chorus. Let's talk about it. And he throws that in there, mocking the chorus, obviously, of Rap Devil. Kills bought hits off the SoundCloud. So he's going back to this whole like mumble rap theme and the auto-tune. Kills bought hits off the SoundCloud, shrouded in auto-tune, voice raining down loud, sonic boom, noise, destroyed ears bleeding from every girl and boy. Nobody liked it, except for MGK dick riders, of course. Jeers screeching like banshees. Instead, yeah, it was jeers, not cheers. Jeers screeching like banshees, ghosts from this weak-ass man-she. Stan, calls him Stan again, please enlist ghosts to try to roast the goat. So he's saying he enlisted ghosts, or because that was part of the narrative there, is that MGK didn't even write that shit. Enlist ghosts to try to roast the goat. So you even hired people to try to come at me, but his fire choked his own throat. His fire choked his own throat, smoked and ousted, like you oust a joint when you're done smoking it, or a blunt. Broken ground split. A lot of clever rhyming in there again. Enlist ghosts to try to roast the goat, but his fire choked his own throat, smoked and ousted, broken ground split, and swallows you whole in one outing. Deceased pussy, please forfeit the crowd spits. Source from brown kids forked over to the pitchfork soldier. His piss poor holster couldn't handle enough ammo to even stand up to Mather's shadow. Fuck, there's a lot in there, man. Again, this whole thing, man, no bar wasted. It's not. I mean, there's virtually no filler in here. I mean, everything flows. It rhymes with inside of rhymes, double, triple, maybe even quadruple entendres. It's just crazy. The meanings in this, the wordplay. It's phenomenal. I'm phenomenal. Yeah, he is. He is, just for his lyricism. And he hasn't always put out good content in his albums. I'll be the first one to admit that. As someone who really admired him in my young adult, late teenage years. But you got to give it to him in terms of just lyricism alone, his battle rapping abilities, bar none, second to none. Couldn't handle enough, so a lot of play on the gun theme again. Poor holster couldn't handle enough ammo to even stand up to Mather's shadow. Corny hooks, this thorny hoofed demon, devil play again there. Flashing horny looks, so he's saying he's looking at him like he wants to fuck him rather than fight him. Horny looks because he wants to pork me good. He wants to pork me good. This thorny hoofed demon flashing horny looks because he wants to pork me good. Seaman. My man's is squealing, pork, pig. Squeezing every ounce of Extraordinary Measure, Brendan Fraser. Extraordinary Measure was a movie with Brendan Fraser about 8-9 years ago. I know that because it was filmed in my hometown. My wife and daughter were actually extras in that movie. So fun little fact there. Every ounce of Extraordinary Measure, Brendan Fraser would have to bury this hater, this she-devil. Another Brendan Fraser movie, Ain't No Hurley. Elizabeth Hurley was also in that movie. Faint, No Mercy, coronary stiff, buried with wood. So he's stiff buried with wood, going back to the whole, he's looking at him horny like he wants to fuck him rather than fight him. And now he's just dead, buried with wood, left, die hard. He even says he died hard. But Bruce Willis, Die Hard, obviously you should know that reference. B. Willis, dick, so he's saying Willis, like will this. Die Hard, but B. Willis dick fit in his mouth? I think it would, but only after I dislocated his tainted face with penetrable rage that can't be misplaced, mistaken, or traced back to his grave. Shit, shower and shave? Shit, shower and shave. He's gonna do that after he does this. My weird beard. Mocking him for MGK's own mock against Eminem for the weird beard. And he's telling him, yeah, I'm gonna shit, shower, and shave my weird beard. Real neato. So I can bully this poor motherfucker as Rich Incognito. Richie Incognito was a football player, a lineman. Miami Dolphins, I believe at the time, accused of bullying the younger teammates, the rookies on the team. And that was a big deal. That was in the news a few years back. I don't remember how long it's been now, 5-6 years maybe. Lay you next to Benzino with 20 C notes so you can buy yourself a new disc to aim at me, bro. Benzino, we've heard about that in the last several days. The old Benzino Eminem beef was brought up again. He's gonna leave him buried. He's gonna bully him like Richie Incognito, and he's gonna do it inconspicuously. The whole play on word with incognito, that literally is the guy's last name, Richie Incognito. But incognito, as y'all illiterate motherfuckers should know, is to be inconspicuous. You know, doing something kind of on the low key. Lay you next to Benzino with 20 C notes so you can buy yourself a new disc to aim at me, bro. So again, calling back to the ghostwriting thing, and he's saying, hey, buy some new ones to come at me because that last shit was whack. Scared and comparing me to this Tooth Fairy's dream when I'm shattering K's grill, Tooth Fairy grill dream, braised beef, so the beef again, battering meals, so it's all play on words with culinary cuisine at this point, culinary skills, battering meals, filleted meat, battery charges delayed, you know, he's not catching any charges yet. Beat, you will never me. Wishbone, another Bone Thugs and Harmony thing, but he's also calling him someone who's just gonna sit there and wish. Also maybe wishbone, something that can be broken in two quite easily. So he's calling him essentially a toothpick again. Their wishbone keep breaking, bitch ass. Yeah, the wishbone keeps breaking. Bitch ass record flowing on repeat. Your patchwork raps, you finna be dispatched fast. Your patchwork raps, you finna be dispatched fast. Without me delivering the least impact. So he's just saying he doesn't have to try hard. With me delivering the least impact blast, last 9 lives spent with his kitty littering rap, twittering trash. Be too generous to simply murder this cat. Kitty littering rap, it's trash. I'd be too generous if I just murdered this cat. Instead, he goes on, I'm churning his ass, churning like butter, churning his ass into Satan's goat cheese, blood-curdling gas for air from a throat sleeve slit by my wrath. Oh, fuck. Whew. Blast last 9 lives spent with his kitty littering rap, twittering trash. Be too generous to simply murder this cat. I'm churning his ass into Satan's goat cheese. Rap devil reference again. Goat cheese, the goat. Goat cheese, blood curdling, gasp for air from a throat sleeve slit by my wrath. No one mourning your past. No one mourning your past. In the morning embarrassment furthering, kid. So he's saying after he's dead, his naked body's there. It's a pile of goat cheese. In the morning, more embarrassment's coming because morning embarrassment furthering, kid. Because your body revealed, so they looked at him, they saw, yeah, he is over 6 feet, as MGK said. I'm 6'4", you're only 5'8". Body revealed over 6 feet. Yeah, your body's over 6 feet, but only 4 inches of dick. I guess your physical height can't even make you piss past your nuts when you taking a shit. God's sakes, you's a bitch. I digress. This time I'm guns out and chambering quick. Killshot a warning before cornering whores at 4 in the morning. Still pouring out blood in this corny tooth cracker. Ass phony cracking this whip on his bitch cause she's crass, horny, and lonely. Show me another like me you can't stand cause you can't stand or hold a candle against the golden mantle I built, Irish whiskey dick, bitch. Fold up your kilt. He's killed. Fold it up. And fold up your Irish kilt, you Irish dick. Whiskey dick. Killshot was just a warning, he's saying in here. He's saying he's over 6 feet tall, but he's only got 4 inches of dick. He can't even piss past his own nuts when he's taking his shit. This time Eminem's guns are out, and he's chambering quick to get it over with. Killshot a warning before cornering whores at 4 in the morning. Before he's cornering this whore at 4 in the morning, still pouring out blood in this corny tooth cracker ass phony, and he's cracking this whip on his bitch because she's crass, horny, and lonely. So his bitch is into some kinky shit. He's calling his bitch out. She's into some, she's horny. She's into some kinky shit. She's crass. You know, she's got no class. Show me another like me. You can't stand. So he calls him Stan there again, because you can't stand. You can't stand or hold a candle against the golden mantle I've built. Irish whiskey dick bitch, fold up your kilt. God damn, I don't know how far I'm gonna go with this one video. I'm gonna probably end it here soon and do a part 2. There's another at least full page left. We'll see how this goes. By this multi-platinum, multifaceted, disciplinarian, contrarian, I'm wearing this thin-skinned equestrian, hoof-having motherfucker like a pedestrian, walking all over you, stepping in my walking boots to march through marsh to marsh stomp a mud hole in you. Fuck. You're killed by this multi-planet. Dude, these are some tongue twisters, man. Whew. Someone needs to do this shit. I don't know if I can. But I want to cut. Either way. You're killed by this multi-platinum, multifaceted, disciplinarian, contrarian. I'm wearing this thin-skinned equestrian, hoof-having motherfucker like a pedestrian, walking all over you, stepping in my walking boots to march through marsh, just marsh to stomp a mud hole in you. Killing this dude, both business and pleasure, ensuring the weather calls for participation is a... All right, let's just back up and go through that. So now Eminem's calling himself a multi-platinum, multifaceted disciplinarian. He's disciplined. He's got many tricks in his bag. He's multi-platinum. We know that from his record sales. And he's a contrarian. He's always gone against the grain. Socially, he is a contrarian. I'm wearing this thin-skinned equestrian, hoof-having motherfucker like a pedestrian, walking all over you, stepping in my walking boots to march through marsh to mosh stomp a mud hole in you. Fuck, man. I remember that song he had, Eminem. We're gonna march through the mosh up to the White House, whatever, however that went. Again, I remember his tracks, but you know, I wasn't listening to this shit all the time. I don't have everything memorized that he ever did. I'm not an Eminem dick writer, but I admire his skill and I appreciate him for what he's done to the game over the years. So mosh stop, a mud hole in you, killing this dude, both business and pleasure, ensuring the weather calls for precipitation as I precipitously, quickly, that's what that means basically, precipitously measure, pay dirt to bury you face first with the shovel you favor. So calling out a shovel MGK was using in that Rap Devil diss video. So he's gonna bury him with that shovel. And Eminem's gonna do it. So measure you, pay dirt to bury you face first with that shovel you favor. Endangered, I'm hunting you, Safari Ranger, with a laser strapped over my shoulder. Watch this unholy roller topple over face first into a boulder. Loaded arsenal, still can't forage and forge this on your own, or you're giving your life to when you had no life to lose because you came at me, but I pitied you like a child abused and applied this noose around your neck to remove what's left from the life that you choose. What the heck? Why else would I even waste this much time with you, dude? Get a fucking clue. Brain dead with fake lead. You ain't got no fucking time to see lose. Get a fucking clue, brain dead, with fake lead, you ain't got no fucking time to see lose. Cause I own the motherfucking clock, and my Glock will not be so fucking kind to you too. I could be a blind recluse, live in woods without paying you a fucking mind, but this spider bite will cripple your spine when I inject the venom inside your mind's eye. You quickly realize the time to rewind is run over your due. And I'm tired of playing with leftovers. Simply swallow my food and swiftly follow my move. Continue to consume, then I chew you up and spit you out. You blew it, now blow me how? You've already been overblown, blown up like a poster child for the rap under gods trying to take a bully down. But this pit bull been bullied his whole life, and this don't even count. To 10 with the pen, I'll pencil you out. Stenciled white chalk around your red horns, lying in the ground, lying to the crowd. MGK was lying to the crowd is the only way you grow loud. Flying in the clouds is your thoughts when you think you figured me out. Trigger me now and figure out how quickly you'll bounce off the fucking pavement. Dead, lamented career denounced by all these fake Caucasian kids you claimed you captured faster because Mathers no longer mattered, but the squiggly line drawn around shattered bones matches your plastered dome. In this battle I mastered. And that is the end. Got through it. I didn't analyze that last whole part though. I should probably go back and do that because this is a bar for bar analysis. I'm already fucking up there. Fire choked, his own throat, smoked, ousted. Ground splits. We got through that. Bruce Willis's dick and all that bullshit. Okay, can't forage and forage this on your own. So he's hunting him Safari Ranger. So a lot of gunplay references again. He's killing this dude, and it's both business and pleasure, ensuring the weather calls for precipitation. He's hunting them Safari Ranger with a laser strapped over his shoulder. This unholy roller topple over face first into a boulder. Loaded arsenal, and he still can't forage and forage this on his own. You're giving your life to when you had no life to lose. So Eminem's saying, I gave you life when you didn't even have a life to lose. That's why you came at me. And he says that when you had no life to lose, you came at me, but I pitied you like a child abused and applied this noose around your neck to remove what's left from the life that you choose. What the heck? Why else would I even waste this much time with you, dude? Get a fucking clue. Brain dead with fake lead. You ain't got no fucking time to see lose. Because I own the motherfucking clock. And my Glock, he doesn't have no time left because he owns the motherfucking clock in my Glock. Eminem saying, my Glock will not be so fucking kind to you, too. I could be a blind recluse, live in woods without paying you fucking mind, but the spider bite will cripple your spine. When I inject the venom inside your mind's eye, you quickly realize the time to rewind is run over. You're due. I'm tired of playing with leftovers. Simply swallow my food and swiftly follow my move. Continue to consume. Then I chew you up and spit you out. You blew it now. Blow me how. You've already overblown, blown up like a poster child for the rap underdogs trying to take a bully down. So, again, he's just telling him what he can do to him. He's going to inject venom in his mind's eye. It's just, it's poetic. This is poetic street justice right here. It really is. Inject the venom inside your mind's eye. You quickly realize the time to rewind is run over. You're due. I'm tired of playing with leftovers. Simply swallow my food and swiftly follow my move. Continue to consume, then I chew you up and spit you out. You blew it now. Blow me how. You've already been overblown, blown up like a poster child for the rap underdogs trying to take a bully down. But this pit bull been bullied his whole life, and this don't even count to 10. With a pen, I'll pencil you out. Stencil white chalk around your red horns. Lying in the ground. Red horn, devil reference. Gonna pencil that chalk around him, so he's flipping that back on MGK with the body with white chalk around it, line from the chorus of Rap Devil, and this and then he's saying, so he's lying in the ground and then lying to the crowd. MGK was famously doing that with that video that went viral. Lying to the crowd is the only way you grow loud. So they started cheering and erupting as he kind of duped him into doing what he wanted them to do. Flying in the clouds is your thoughts when you think you figured me out. Trigger me now and figure out how quickly you'll bounce off the fucking pavement. Dead, lamented career denounced by all these fake Caucasian kids. These fucking multiple syllable rhymes are ridiculous. I can't stress that enough. You fucking pavement, dead, lamented career denounced. So let's go. We got to go back farther. I mean, it's rhymes inside of rhymes. It's loud flying in the clouds. Your thoughts when you think you figured me out. Trigger me now and figure out how quickly you'll bounce off the fucking pavement. Dead, lamented career denounced. All these fake Caucasian kids you claimed you captured faster because Mathers no longer mattered. But the squiggly line drawn around shattered bones matches your plastered dome in this battle I mastered. Fuck, and that ends it. That does. And that's a way to end it. I think that can be two, maybe 3 diss tracks, though. That could be broken up. Maybe a couple people can do this. Anyone out there want to collaborate on this, we could maybe get together and do this. We'll each have verses. We can go back and forth with it. Because this is a lot. Fuck, man. But this needs to be done. This needs to be produced. Professional quality. This needs to be a video. Maybe even come up with some chorus to go with this shit. Put it out. It could be a fucking banger. Club banger. Like the Hail Mary, the Eminem remix that he from paying homage to Tupac, but at the same time dissing Ja Rule and Benzino. That was a banger of a diss track that was played in clubs. And there's been some. So I mean, this is a true diss, being true to the roots of battle rap and diss tracks. But I mean, throughout the years, there've been plenty of diss tracks that were made sort of for mainstream consumption, that were orchestrated very well with a hook, with a chorus that would with a catchy beat that you could bop your head to, and that you could bump in your car. You could even get on the dance floor and get down with that shit like that too. So I mean, that something to be said about that as well. It doesn't always have to be just like this, like Killshot was. MGK was smart in doing it the way he did it, even though the quality of the bars weren't on the level of Killshot. But to the average listener, it sounds like a better song because it is something that's played on the radio. It is something that you can bang your head or move your head to, and get down to. It's something that it speaks to more people, because a lot of people, especially in this day and age, it would appear, don't have that love for the lyricism of the game, like people did earlier in the genre's history, where people were really all about the lyricism. That's lost today in a lot of ways, and that's obvious through mumble rap and that whole subgenre that's evolved. It's a shame. It depresses me to even think about that. I like lyrics, and I like listening to what the artist is trying to say, the message they're trying to convey. I get behind that all the way. There's a little rhyme there for you too. That one's free. So anyway, so that's it. I'm done with this. Again, comment below. Let me know if you like it. Smash that like button. Subscribe. I'm back on YouTube. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get some professional quality videos going. I just want to get this out here to all y'all. You guys needed to hear this. You deserve to hear it. It needs to be said. And I just want to strike while the iron's hot. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna front about that. I mean, the momentum's there. I got to get it out before it's too late, before the next thing comes along. In this day and age, 5 minutes is a long time to wait for anything. So, hope you enjoyed it.